Pablo Picasso. Just the name conjures images of vibrant colors, distorted figures, and a revolution in art. His work transcends time, capturing the essence of human emotion and the complexities of the modern world. Picasso's influence on the art world is immeasurable. He didn't just create art, he redefined it, challenging the norms and pushing boundaries. Born in Spain in 1881, Picasso showed prodigious talent from a young age. His early works already hinted at the genius that would later unfold. He is most famous for pioneering Cubism, a style that shattered traditional ways of seeing and painting. Cubism broke objects into geometric shapes, offering multiple perspectives within a single plane. Picasso's paintings hang in the most prestigious museums around the world, drawing millions of visitors who marvel at his innovative techniques and bold use of color. His sculptures command astronomical prices, often fetching millions of dollars at auctions. These pieces are not just art, they are coveted treasures. Millions around the globe recognize his genius. His work is celebrated in exhibitions, studied in classrooms, and admired by art lovers of all ages. But behind the public image lies a surprising truth, a quirk that might make you chuckle. Picasso was known for his playful personality and often infused humor into his work and life, making him not just a master artist, but a beloved figure in the art community. Yes, you read that right. It might come as a shock to many, but even the greats have their quirks. Pablo Picasso, the man who seemed to churn out masterpieces effortlessly, was a notorious procrastinator. Despite his prolific output, he often found himself racing against the clock. He often waited until the last minute to finish his commissions, sending his collectors and dealers into a frenzy. His studio was a chaotic haven of half-finished works and scattered supplies. Imagine the scene: a wealthy art collector eagerly awaiting the arrival of their commissioned Picasso, only to be met with delays and excuses. The anticipation builds, and so does the anxiety. The pressure mounts, the deadline looms, yet Picasso remains seemingly unfazed. He would often work at his own pace, finding inspiration in the 11th hour. This nonchalant attitude towards deadlines was both a source of frustration and fascination for those around him. In the end, however, his genius always shone through. The masterpieces he delivered, though often late, were worth the wait. Picasso's procrastination was just another facet of his enigmatic personality, adding to the legend of the man behind the art. It's tempting to think that Picasso thrived under pressure, that the looming deadline fueled his creativity, and perhaps there's some truth to that. Many artists find inspiration in the face of a deadline, but Picasso's procrastination wasn't a calculated strategy. It seemed to stem from a deeper place, a need to marinate in the creative process, to let ideas simmer until the last possible moment. Section 4, a legacy forged in the heat of the moment. What's fascinating is that despite his notorious procrastination, Picasso always managed to deliver his work on time. He possessed an uncanny ability to pull masterpieces out of thin air, even with time running out. His creative process was a whirlwind of inspiration and urgency. Perhaps this last-minute intensity contributed to the raw energy and emotion that pulsate from his work. Each brushstroke seemed to carry the weight of his genius, the pressure of the ticking clock adding a unique vibrancy to his art. It's as if the pressure cooker of the deadline forced out the very essence of his genius. The urgency of the moment distilled his creativity into its purest form, making his art timeless and unforgettable. This ability to thrive under pressure is what set Picasso apart, making his legacy one of the most remarkable in the history of art. His work continues to inspire and captivate, a testament to the power of creativity under constraint. Section 5, Beyond the Brushstrokes, Understanding Picasso. So what does this surprising fact tell us about Picasso? It reminds us that even geniuses have their quirks. It challenges the notion that creativity follows a linear, predictable path. Picasso's procrastination wasn't a flaw, it was part of his creative DNA. It was a testament to his belief in intuition and the power of the subconscious to birth brilliance. Section 6, The Enduring Enigma, Picasso's Procrastination. In the end, Picasso's procrastination remains a curious footnote in the story of a remarkable artist. It adds another layer of complexity to his already multifaceted persona. It reminds us that true genius often defies easy categorization, and it leaves us to ponder the mysterious ways in which creativity unfolds, sometimes in the most unexpected of ways.